Welcome back, guys, to Trails Through Daybreak, where last episode, our eastern quarter of Langport's sweep got well underway as we talked and shopped our way through town, leading us to a local bar, inside which we met with the legendary gambler Jack and Hal. With more points of interest to visit, we continue to get acquainted with the area. Anyway, Gambler Jack. What a guy to find. Alright, our next location will be here, because it's a shop. Hey man, how's it hanging? I do realize now I could have just shopped without talking to him, to be fair. Ah, what's it been? 4 years? Come on, I was here 2 years ago for work. Oh, me and my memory. You still day drinking or what? Hey, I'm living on the straight and narrow now. Only getting swindled while drunk out of my gourd was the last straw. If you hadn't bailed me out, I probably wouldn't have this store or much else to my name. Nowadays, me and Booze only get together once the moon is up. Not that the wife really sees a difference in when I'm doing it. Well, at least you got that going for you. Well, girls all well and good, but what about you? Strutting around town with a dole on each arm. Ass that. You know that ain't how it is. Hello. Good afternoon. Anyways, we're here to ask you about something. Take a look at this. Ever seen anything like it? Oh, why'd you take a picture of it? It won't always be safe to show people the real thing. I can't say I have. It's clearly quite old and of superb craftsmanship, though. Is it a pocket watch? Nah, it's an orbment. No rumors about any like this floating around. Anything helps. It was way back, but there was some rumor about a fancy orbital watch being sold off. Then there's a long stretch of no news at all. Until just recently, I heard of something matching that description being sold down by the docks. Any idea who sold it in the first place? Couldn't tell you. But maybe the fact that even I don't know ought to tell you something. No kidding. If an expert like you is totally in the dark, something must be going on here. Well, whatever it is, thanks for the tip. Anytime. Good luck out there, Van. I'm always dealing with distributors, and a lot of them are talkers. Pays to be a good listener. A lot of the info I feed you comes straight from them. Hopefully it's been of use. Though I haven't been able to kick back and listen as much, I'm a little under the gun because of those damn mafia goons. They're putting a lot of pressure on some of us. Hasn't been fun.
Hello there!
So you're the trader, are you? Soldier's medal. Yeah, we can still do that. Now I've got 2 for these Proverbs of Samsara with 100% accuracy. And we've got the Moshi strap to go with the cat strap. There's a Moshette too? Of course there's a Moshette too. Why wouldn't there be a Moshette too? So it doesn't look like you have anything to straight up buy.
Hello there!
Buy rare items. You are the bargain bin as well for the area.
Come again!
According to that, I've either not missed anything, or I've missed stuff that isn't available there. Take your pick, really, isn't it? I think at this point we've shopped everywhere, and we still have a fair bit of cash money, so I'm quite happy with that. Was there not an equipment shop in town? Seemingly not. I don't think I saw one anywhere. 2 shops in there. Bought that stuff. Bought that stuff. No.
Let's see what we've got.
Looks like we got a 4SPG. I'm being pursued by an organization over a certain package. Could you please help me? I can't show my face in public, so I'd like you to talk to old Lady Powell on the main street of the Eastern Quarter. Neil. I don't see anything that looks super urgent. Me neither. We have our pick of the litter. Is something the matter, Van? Nah, I was just thinking back on old times. When I first came here, I was just a greenhorn, and now I'm the one leading greenhorns on my return trip. Life comes at you fast, in both good and bad ways. Abby once said the very same thing to me. I had no idea what he meant, and I still don't. That's okay. Always love hearing wise old man sayings. I'll pretend I didn't hear the old man part. Anyway, let's get to work. We'll probably run into some familiar faces along the way. Okay, I think that's all the info we're going to get here. Next stop is Newtown. Wasn't that the first place we went to when we arrived in Langport? Yep, it's just over the bridge, so we can just walk right on over. No need to take the car. Oh, I wonder who that is. Hello again. Oh, it's Ashen. Didn't think we'd be hearing from you again so soon. Did the situation take a turn for the worse? No, don't worry. That's not why I'm calling. I actually wanted to give you all a request. Ah, gotcha. Give me the details and I'll decide if the job is right for us. Alrighty, here's the rundown. There's a problem in a tourist area that's managed by Heiyue. A dangerous monster showed up out of nowhere, so tours are being put on hold. And you need us to take care of it. I heard Heiyue's on guard because of Armada, so I'm guessing their hands are a bit tied at the moment. And if they turned to the guild, it seemed like they couldn't handle problems on their own turf. Got an image to protect, right? You got it. Think you can handle this? I'll pay above the guild's rate. Well, I think it meets our standards, but we've got a packed schedule. Gotta see if we have time to fit it in. Oh, of course. If you don't have the time, that's perfectly fine. We'll be able to take care of it by ourselves eventually, but we'd just rather have the matter settled sooner rather than later. The ferryman by the wharf in the Eastern Quarter will fill you in on the specifics if you decide to take the job. Taking on a big monster sounds like it'd be a fun change of pace. That qualifies as a fun change of pace to you. That's mildly concerning. Either way, if we got the time to do it, we should. Might be worth dropping by Newtown to get our equipment in order. Right, so 2 optional quests. It seems that we're allowed to go into Newtown to gear up first. So maybe I should do...
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
This quest. Go get gear and go fight a monster. Definitely breaks up our sweeping a bit, doesn't it? Hey, we're here to look into that Neil guy's request. Oh, good to hear. He's in quite a bind, so we could use your help. So are you a friend of yours or something? Not quite. Neil is a traveler of sorts. He had a troubled look on his face, so I called out to him. That's when I learned he was being pursued by Heiyue. It all seemed like a big misunderstanding, so I wanted to assist him however I could. What? How did he become a target of Heiyue? Did he do something bad? I think it'd be faster if you heard the details straight from the horse's mouth. Also, you never know who may be listening in and out here. But now about we meet in our room back at Fandian. Doubt Heiyue would be able to eavesdrop on us there. An excellent idea. I'll tell Neil to head over right away. Or would that be a problem? Do you want me to contact him now or later? Well... Special delivery. Thor and Grey. I accept. Go right ahead. Very well then. Very well then.
Time to start working.
It's a pleasure to meet you all. My name is Neil. And I'm Van from Arkride Solutions. These 2 are my assistants. Let's get right into it. Can you give us the details of your request? We heard from Pal that you're being pursued by Heiyue. Yes, that's right. I can't even walk around outside. And it's all because of this stupid package. Can you tell us what's inside of it? Yeah, I checked the contents when I got it, and it's full of Central Eastern sweets. However, when I looked into it more with Pal, we discovered that it has a detachable bottom which hides a white powder. That's just sugar. I think it's some kind of narcotic. Yeah, sugar. A narcotic? Heiyue's banned the trade of drugs in Langport. No wonder they're after you. I can tell you aren't a dealer based on how you're talking about this. So, how'd you get your hands on that case? It's a long story, but I don't mind telling it if it'll help. This all started 4 days ago when I was still in the Central East. Traveling around the world is a hobby of mine, you see. But just as my trip was coming to an end, I ran into someone. This person asked me if I wanted to do a simple job for them, which was to take this case back with me to the Republic. And you accepted it. Of course, I had no way of knowing it had narcotics inside. I thought it'd be easy money, and I was excited at the prospect of turning my hobby into paid work. I was told to deliver this case to Langport, that's why I'm here now. Before I could make the delivery though, Heiyue started chasing me. I had no idea what was going on. I probably would have got myself caught had Pal not hit me. Ah, that's a fine mess you've landed yourself in. And the old lady's dragged herself into it too. Okay, so that covers how you got here. I want to know more about the orders you were given regarding the case. Your answer could change how we deal with this issue dramatically. Well, there's been a recent development regarding that. The person who gave me the job contacted me a few hours ago. After I told them that Heiyue was chasing me, they gave me more orders. They told me to drop the case off at a designated time and place. Sounds like they want to do a handoff. They must have started panicking when they heard that Heiyue is on their tracks. So what should we do from here? Simple. We take the goods and do the exchange instead. We'll lure the guy out of the shadows and hand them off to Heiyue. End of story. Huh. Are you insane? That's suicide. It's a risky plan, but I don't see any other alternative. If you want us to properly get rid of the drugs and ensure your safety, this is the only way. I volunteer myself to handle the transfer. I think that would be a good experience for me. They might let their guard down when they see a kid doing the transfer. Alright, this one's all yours, Farida. Roger. Okay, let's hurry to the drop-off point. You stay here. I'd rather you not wander around until we get you off the hook. Works for me. The designated location is the park area in Newtown. They said to put the case under one of the benches that's facing the sea. Good luck out there, you guys. Of course, it takes us into Newtown as well. I'm so dead. I can't believe I'm being hunted by Heiyue. Where did my life go so wrong? You guys are my only hope. Please save me. Please don't rob any of my stuff, including my laptop, while I'm gone. I will find you. And I have a baton. Don't mind me, Clyde. I didn't just try to leave the room after threatening you through the bathroom. No, don't pay attention to that. I'm a professional. I am so professional.
Hey!
He might want his money back at this rate. Anyway, where are we supposed to go next? To Langport, Newtown. Oh, that was embarrassing. It's only a video game that was embarrassing. This side of town is so different than the Eastern Quarter. There's even a movie theater here. As I recall, this is all part of a new development effort. Yeah, back in the day, all that was here was the port down south. But after Calvard went democratic and the Oil Revolution happened, things started changing around here. Oh, I guess that's why it's the second biggest city in the country. I mean, just look at that huge building. That's the Langport Trade Center. Some people just call it the Great Spire, though. Don't think we'll have much to do there for this job. Anyway, let's check the bulletin board and get moving.
Hey, it's you guys again.
Oh, aren't you that reporter from the Tyrell Times? Is this a friend of yours? Not exactly. We just bumped into little Miss Tryhard here a few times now.
Enough about that. What are you doing in Longport anyway? Up to no good, I bet.
Business as usual. You getting into trouble again?
No. I came here to write an article for the culture column. That's done now, but I get the feeling something big is about to happen here. So I'm using some time off to stay and find a scoop.
That's some dedication. I'm surprised she noticed what's going on. I guess Dingo did mention that she had good luck. Good luck and a good nose, apparently. Well, have fun with that. Peace. She's following us. Just ignore her. She's still following us. She's not even trying to hide it either. Alright, what gives? If you're hunting for dirt on Giacomo, I'm fresh out. No way, that's yesterday's news. Care to explain why you're glomming onto us then? Don't mind if I do. Here's an analogy. If trouble is monsters, then you're Sepith. While you don't necessarily cause trouble yourselves, you certainly seem to attract it. So if I follow you, I'm bound to find my next big scoop. She's right. Just pretend I'm not here and go about your business as usual, okay? Like hell we will. Actually, I'm feeling generous. Let me throw you a bone. There's an important person in Langport right now. Take a gander. Ha 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 ha. Oh, Maxime Lugan. Oh, it's the guy who really likes himself. Van, what are you... What is a superstar like that doing here? Can't say. I've got client confidentiality to uphold, you know. But I'm sure that it goes without saying that it ain't normal for a guy like that to be wandering around a place like this all by his lonesome. Very true. Unfortunately, we've got too much on our plate to keep an eye on him. So if we've got to give up on our lead, why not pass it to a friend of Dingo's? I want to write about politics, though. It sounds like something fit for a tabloid. You got a sports section, don't you? Besides, maybe getting a scoop here will get you the transfer you've been looking for. Plus, I bet you'll understand Dingo better if you give his line of work a try. Make a compelling case, Spriggan. I'm no expert on reporting celebrity news, but I'll pursue this story with journalistic integrity and respect for the subject's privacy. What? Just you wait, Dingo. I'll catch up to you before you know it. That's the spirit. Anywho, good luck out there. Thanks for the lead. Today, a breakout article. Tomorrow, the Pulitzer Prize. She was right the first time. What a charming person. She can't be much older than me, right? She's a reporter, so it's safe to say she's at least 20. More importantly, you did it again. A little fibbing won't hurt. Won't get her a story either, though. Oh well, time to waste him. Let's go check out the job board. Aye. Well, it's not the job board first, I can tell you that what we're going for. We are going down there. Oh, that's another new quest. Was that the quest event? Is that the park? I think that's the park. Was that the park? Is there and park? However, there's a vending machine. Would you like some more apricot water? This is indeed a park. With ice cream. Hey, wake up, Mummy. The weather's super nice today. Oh, right. Oh, Mummy went to sleep again. She promised to play with me. I wonder if there's any fun games I can play by myself. I think I'll jump rope for a while. Oh, crud, I left my rope at home. Phooey. Whoops.
Well, where'd you next? You there!
Does look like a nice place to, have some pasta sound? Sleep. Some may claim that the greatest noodles in the world are the Eastern noodles, but to that I say nay, because we have pasta, and I'm here to prove that it stands at the peak of the noodle pyramid. Starting up a successful pasta business in this city will no doubt be an uphill battle, but pasta will come out on top. The fall of the Eastern Noodle dynasty in Langport is nigh, and it will come in the noodly hand of pasta.
Hey there, what'll it be?
I will buy your pasta bun. A tomato sauce pasta dish prepared by a fervent young chef. And more Cassis soda, which we already
See
have.
ya.
Right, we're supposed to be going to that quest, not to these people. But we may as well talk to the ones that are here. Are you doing calisthenics or something? Phew, it feels good to get out and move my body on a bright and sunny day like this. Old Man Wang, just out in the open. I probably shouldn't push myself too hard, however. I hope they'll be able to stand in for me today.
Looking for something to drink?
Stiran's buns. Welcome. Would you like an Eastern snack? We have delicious mantou. They are freshly cooked, piping hot, and go great with our lychee juice. They're a Langport speciality. You'll fall head over heels for them with just one bite.
Okay, what'll you have today?
Steaming hot meat bun.
Thanks for coming.
I think this is the park that Neil was talking about. Yeah, he was told to put the goods on one of the benches facing the ocean. Alright, it's my time to shine. We'll be right here if anything happens. Be ready for anything, alright? Understood. Beginning operation. Take the sweets out first. We've got eyes on target. What should we do? We'll follow at a distance. Wait, actually have to stealth? Nope. Okay, good. That man's got a shady mustache. Here's the goods. Excellent work. The delivery person was switched out, yes? Yeah, they got a kid to do the exchange. Doesn't look like Heiyue's noticed a thing. I think we're in the clear. So he's the guy who wanted the drugs. He hasn't noticed us yet. I think they're alone too. Should we charge in? Yeah, let's go. Seize them. Hey, we're just like punching time. Well, they really did go for it. Damn it, how'd they find us out? You must have screwed up. I'm here once, you Heiyue scum. Heiyue? Oh, I didn't even realize they were behind us. Why do I feel like we were made into pawns? Nihon must have been the bait. I thought it was weird that he managed to give Heiyue the slip. Well, either way, you're doing us a solid here. Saves us the trouble of bringing them in ourselves. Yeah, we're always happy to clean up the trash. Thank you for your assistance. We were lucky that he issued a request to you. Now then, we will ask that you hand Neil over to us. He's a material witness and a suspect. But he got caught up in all of this by accident. Neil had no knowledge of the drugs. He doesn't deserve to be punished for this. That's for us to decide. Our job is to judge. Yours is to comply. I will ask one more time. Will you hand Neil over to us? The whole point of this request was to save our client. Giving him over to Heiyue would be like throwing him to the wolves. The way I see it, we got two choices. We try to persuade him, or we fight. Should I fight Heiyue? I didn't save recently. I kind of fancy a dust-up, weirdly. Fights get me experience too, but fights could also see me laying out horribly. Okay, let's try that. This is the dumbest thing ever. I know you guys got your own way of doing things, but the same goes for us too. Saving Neil is our job, and we're not going to compromise on that. I didn't even get better gear. Oh no! How impertinent. That puts us at a standstill though, so I've got an idea. Let's settle this with a good old-fashioned brawl. If we win, you'll have to keep your hands off our client. If you win, he's all yours. I can agree to that. It's your funeral though. Let's change locations. Oh, give me time first. Okay, it's just us now. No need to worry about locals getting in our way. Fair warning, Spriggan. We aren't going to show you any mercy just because you have children with you. I thought as much. We have to win this, you guys. Right, for Neil. All right, let's show him how it's done. I could straight up lose this fight. Oh, they go first.
Got a whole slew of them.
Full boost. Go all out.
I can't let them go first, so I broke.
Activating
Time for the main event.
I don't have to scan them after all. I just have to beat them.
Fans alive. Raid!
Activating skill. Limiter unlocked.
A chance.
No, you're not allowed to go.
Brace yourself. Fans alive. Raid!
Boost gauge limiter unlocked.
I failed.
Good fight. Good fight, guys. Good fight. Very good fight. I like it. They're too strong. No wonder the Liu family and Master Cao placed so much faith in you. Phew, that just about wraps things up. If there's one thing I've learned from this, it's that the Gakka style is terrifying. No kidding. No, we didn't let them do it. The van's terrifying. 100 CP S-Crafts is terrifying. Well, you've bested us. As per our agreement, we won't apprehend Neil. Tell him to be more careful when taking jobs that seem too good to be true. We will. Thank you very much. Well then, I think it's about time we go back and deliver the good news. Thanks for sparring with us. It was a ton of fun. What? You fought Heiyue and won? I'm so sorry for all the trouble I've caused you all. I can't thank you enough. I mean, you saved my life. It was nothing. I'm just glad things worked out. Now you can walk around Langport without worrying about Heiyue breathing down your neck. Hope you've learned your lesson. No more sketchy gigs, alright? Of course. I'm happy things worked out for the best. I knew you and your assistants could get the job done, Van. Consider this a small token of my gratitude. Shining almond tofu. Wow, sweets! Thanks so much! Come on now, I ain't a kid anymore. As far as I'm concerned, you still are. It's not every day I get to see Van be treated like a kid. I'll wire the money to you guys soon. Again, thank you all very much. That includes you too, pal. I surely would have been snatched away by Heiyue had you not stepped in. Next time I come to Langport, I'll bring you some souvenirs from back home. I'll be looking forward to it. Take care, everyone.
Mission accomplished! Great job, you guys! Mira deposit confirmed.
I was about to say, am I going to get points for Chaos for deciding to try and have a punch-up with Heiyue? Yes!
This must be the Eastern Quarter.
To be fair, Chaos is the correct ranking for that. I appreciate you bringing the case to a swift end. Thank you for all your help. Sounds like your fixer business is panning out nicely. Here's hoping you have many bright years ahead of you. Just went to work in the blink of an eye. And yes, I could see why you missed scanning, because without having to scan, of course, any encounter like that became a lot easier because it is just instantly launch S-craft.
Hello.
Either try to clear them out or delay them or something. But now you don't have to worry about something else like scans. Just smash them. They hurt Agnès a bit, so I had to go, like, ape on them. That's basically it. Oh, I just want to check this, not the thing.
Well,
More apricot water all the time. I wonder how much, like, what is my food ranking currently? Plus, what is my other stuff? Let's check that out. My gourmet ranking is... So this will add 1,220. This is the party-based ones. It's the smaller ones I'm interested in, so I need 5,000 more. I think we can probably reach that, to be fair. Start with some of the lighter stuff. That's a revive, for goodness sake. Revive plus CP.
love me a sugar
Just going to
rush.
restore your CP via this kind of stuff now. There was another one that gave CP, right? Yeah, CP plus 15. Caramel
Love
corn.
me a sugar rush.
Got lots of shiny almond tofu now.
Love me a sugar rush.
Oh, I don't want to give you too many. You don't need the extra stuff. We just need to eat it one time.
Love me a sugar rush.
6,740 gourmet points.
Love me a sugar rush.
My goodness, we're going to send this guy to the hospital yet again.
Thanks for the grub.
All right, 1,220. 9,335.
Thanks for the grub.
400 points more. 365 more to the point. Is there anything that's like that? Peculiar black rice porridge.
Whew, I am stuffed.
Gourmet rank 4. ATS plus 15 to all party members. Why doesn't Sam feed Agnès or Faye? He keeps feeding Van. Well, Van likes the sweets, but I did feed Agnès a little bit. And there's the group meals too. Why do you want me to feed them up? Is that your thing? Anyway, let's try and find the store before we go on the other quest and know that there's another quest to actually take in this area.
However,
oh, there's a Bracer Guild. Apparently the economy in Meseldam is collapsing due to the Mafia. Heiyue has been here to protect Langport from threats like them. I have mixed feelings about that though. I don't think our economy and public safety should be so dependent on a criminal organization. I work at a trade company, so I can feel the effects of their influence. It's a little disquieting to see how much pull they have here. Of course there's no one familiar. Why would there be? You're the fixers from the capital, aren't you? Oh, you know about us. Yeah, Heiyue notified us that you'd be coming to Langport. If you're surprised that Heiyue is passing info to us, well, so are we. We're supposed to be at odds with one another. They're probably just flexing. Their information network's on another level. Yeah, we need to step up our game. Can't let a crime syndicate put us in the shade, or the people might lose faith in us. Well, that aside, we've also heard a lot about you from the Immovable. Ah, the Grizzly Boy Scout strikes again? But he told you to watch out for me. Oh, no, not at all. He was just telling me about how hard-working you are. HQ was also singing your praises over your accomplishment in Cray, so I'm excited to see you in action. Afraid there ain't much to see, so you might want to dial your expectations back a notch. The 2 bracers in this branch should be heading out soon. We've had some gangster activity here in town lately, so the citizens who aren't under Heiyue's protection are rightfully nervous. Now's the time for us to step in and fulfill our duty. Xiaoling. Oh, you're that Spriggan guy, aren't you? I see you've got some civilians with you. My name's Xiaoling. I'm from the Gecko School. All right, that's the school Aaron's a part of. And there's a lot of Gecko practitioners in Heiyue too. Yeah, much to my chagrin. They don't understand the core tenet of the practice, which is that the essence of Gecko lies not in acts of violence. That's why I have to set a good example. If a member of the head family doesn't follow Gecko's founding principles, who will? Oh, you're part of the school's head family. Must be hard to stand your ground on that when Heiyue's always throwing its weight around. I think it's awesome you're sticking to your guns. You're amazing. You really think so? Well, thank you. It's important to keep your feet planted in the city, especially when things are on edge.
Alrighty.
I was born and raised here in Langport. No one wants to protect this place more than me. I'll admit that when it comes to martial arts, my brother has me beat, and I definitely couldn't take on Heiyue by myself. But with my dojo mates and my bracer comrades by my side, nothing can stop me. Brother? Brother? You're the Spriggan from Edith, right? I heard about you from Calvard. Also heard you have a contract with someone connected to Heiyue. That came as a shock given that Zin has spoken so highly of you. My office is neutral. I'm willing to take requests from just about anyone as long as the work's reasonable and the pay's good. Interesting. I suppose that puts you in a unique position. One that lets you take on work that the bracers and cops can. I have a question, and I apologize if it comes across as rude. Have the cops and guild fallen behind Heiyue here in Langport? Unfortunately, yes. They always seem to be one step ahead of us. The higher-ups in the police department are practically in Heiyue's pockets, so they're limited in what they can do sometimes. That's part of why I left the force to become a bracer. I also just wanted to help the people more directly. Must make things awkward when you bump into one of your old police buds, though. Sometimes yes, but I'm sure they understand that line of work just didn't suit me in the end. Too much red tape. But I don't mind anyone for staying. There are some things you can only do when you're on the other side of the fence. One day I hope we can join hands with the police. If we ever become a united front, we could surpass Heiyue. Yeah, I bet you guys can put aside your differences and become great friends. Do you know the Divine Blade of Wind over in Crosbell? He was once a police officer as well. I'm nowhere near his level, but one day I'd like to reach the same lofty heights that he did. It'd be an honor to meet him in person someday. Maybe he'd be willing to teach me a thing or two. Man, that timing. Every time. What's going on up here then? Hello. Alright girls, what say we drive out to the beach after this? I'll let you soak in the view of me bathing in the sea breeze. Oh, sign me up. Would you mind if we rented a boat while we're there? I'd really like to ride one with you. Well, how could I say no to such a heartfelt request? I say we save it for tomorrow though. That'll be a perfect way to cap off our date. For the next 2 days, my time is yours time. I'm going to give you lovely ladies my undivided attention. And later tomorrow we'll ride the waves like a comet flying through the stars. Just got his signature pose down by the look of it. Coming up to the shops.
So this is the Great Spire, huh?
Wow, Langport's a totally different city from when I came here as a kid. The Great Spire looks a lot nicer too. I think I'll take a photo of it. Welcome to the Langport Trade Center, which is also colloquially known as the Great Spire. The building was designed to be mixed use, and it was completed 8 years ago under the guidance of the Kowloon Group. It recently underwent large-scale remodeling to account for advances in technology. That was finished just last year. The Great Spire is even more advanced than Croswell's Orchis Tower, and is beloved by the citizenry. Even more advanced? Really? Don't look it. Where's the cool fins and stuff? This looks like normal columns. Looks way less tech. I guess I can't really get far away. Have a propaganda.
How
Right, so let's head
You'll never believe
into where the stores are for now. Once we've bought our stuff, we can go do the other
Thank
quests.
you for visiting the Kowloon department store.
I work at a trading company in LaBelle. International trade is fairly
We
common
hope
these
you enjoy
days, so
your
I get
stay
sent here
as
on a
you
regular
browse the finest
basis.
goods
I have some
Langport
free
has
time
to
today, so
offer.
maybe I'll go buy something for my wife and kid. I'm not really sure what they'd like, though. It's like, oh man, you could be Hanson, a character I knew from Sky. But then it's been so long. Do you know what I mean?
Alrighty.